morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Welcome back to another episode of the UnPop Podcast, Smooth Listening Edition. I am your host and Capitan Papi Todo Siempre, Kevin Miner. Him with me as always is nobody this week, which means you get the raw Upkeep episode of UnPop. That's why you heard the different theme music in the beginning. This is a quick Upkeep episode for everybody. Odie Matthews is currently traveling. Are they traveling with a bag? Are they reviewing the bag? Are they coming back to tell us about the bag that they brought on the traveling? No, they are just having a good time. They went for more pleasure than business, although business sometimes can be pleasurable. Here at the UnPop Podcast, we like to remind everybody every week that it is an absurd existence that we are living in. We thank you for tuning in with us and weathering this absurd existence. If you have any subpoenas, or comments, or questions, or concerns about our mental health, feel free to email us at mysecretpoweris@gmail.com. Now, however, we do have questions, comments, concerns, some subpoenas for some of you, but mostly concerns about your mental health. I just wanted to take a moment real quick and say, hey, it is an absurd existence. Hey, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. Hey, take a moment. Take a breath, clock yourself, right? See where you're at. Do a quick meds check if you need to. We're going to bring it back to the old Upstate Coffee Collective podcast. We once had Odie Matthews on that with myself, Matthew Pfeiffer. It was a wonderful time. Meds check. Ready? How's your meditation? How's your exercise? How's your diet? How's your sleep? Ask yourself that question. Give yourself a grade. And then think about the grade. Don't be hard on yourself, right? Just give yourself a grade. Think about the grade, and then ask yourself, where can I make the improvements that I need to be the person I need to be so I can make the world better around me, because that's the only way we're going to collectively make things better is through little efforts one at a time. Now, this has nothing to do with pop culture news. This has nothing to do with any movie that we could have seen this week. Was I going to see Hoppers? Maybe. I don't know. I didn't feel like seeing shit this weekend, though. Take a moment. Take a breath. Find some space to just register with yourself and see how you're feeling. And then what I want you to do, one last little bit for every single weekly listener of ours, find a piece of gratitude. Find something that you're grateful for in the world. Obviously, I'm grateful for this podcast. Obviously, I'm grateful for all of you. Obviously, I'm grateful for Odie Matthews most of the time. But I want you to find what you're grateful for this week. If you feel so inclined, send us an email, mysecretpoweris@gmail.com. We want to hear what you're grateful for. One of the things that Odie and I talk about a lot is how we need to start engaging our audience more. That's something that we always have the intention of doing, but then somehow in the midst of everything just kind of get lost in the sauce. But feel free to email into us. We want to know how you're feeling. We want to take a second. We want to appreciate you. If you've seen a good movie, or if you saw a movie that we saw and you have a different opinion on it, send in an email. Not just you, Chris. I know you, Chris. Chris, you're going to send in an email about this right now because I called you out personally. Byron, feel free to. I'm just going to call out all of our listeners one by one, by name. That's it this week. Just a quick check-in. Just a quick clock yourself, just a quick appreciation for everybody. I hope Odie is traveling safe. I hope they return home safely. I look forward to returning to our ridiculous schedule with you all. And that's it for the UnPop podcast this week. I'm not even going to give you a jam. I have so many jams from this week, and I'm not even going to give you one because it would be unfair to my co-host, to my co-captain, to my co-chef, right? Well, I don't touch the food, but it would be unfair. So no jams this week, just a quick check-in, just me reminding you to take care of yourself the way that we all need to be reminded sometimes to take care of ourselves. Love you all. Talk to you next week. Thank you for listening to this episode of the UnPop Podcast, Smooth Edition, with your Capitana Papi, Todo Siempre, Kevin Miner, him.